Hi everyone, I'm Cecily and welcome to my channel, The Lover's Astro and Tarot. This reading is for anyone whose sun, moon, or ascendant is in the beautiful sign of Taurus. So, thank you guys for sticking around, asking me to come back. I really appreciate it. I had a few health issues, but I'm now back up and running. So I hope you guys stick around, and I appreciate it. Now, as for your reading, Taurus, the first card that actually came out for you is the Queen of Cups. Now, I don't interpret this to be you, and to be honest, I don't interpret this to be your lover. I think this is somebody that's kind of in the way of your relationship. Now, this could be a Scorpio, this could be a Cancer, this could be a Pisces, of course. It could even, Taurus, be just the way you're feeling. You may be in this kind of emotional state right now because your challenge or your crossing card is actually the Five of Cups, which means you're crying over spilled milk. You're in a place where you feel like you didn't do your best in the relationship that you had, and now it's no longer available to you, or it's no longer in the place that you'd like it to be. So you're struggling with the fact that you don't know quite how to access something that was once there, or something that you feel like, you didn't give up on it. They gave up on you. And there's some regret, there's some guilt there, and you're trying to deal with it in the best way you can, but it's still very hard, because in your mind, what you're really wanting and what you're really hoping for is the Ten of Pentacles. You're hoping that you get to have the security and the love and the ability to cherish this person. The Ten of Pentacles is about tradition, it's about security, it's about having the things that you want and need in your partner, and everything being taken care of. And with this card, especially in the crowning card position, what it really means is with the Five being your challenge, it means that you're trying to shoot for this. You're trying to shoot and build yourself into something. You're not quite there yet. You're almost there. You're trying to make this into the best situation you possibly can, Taurus, because you're very strong, you're very capable, and you have an amazing heart. But the problem isn't you. It just wasn't the right fit. It didn't create this naturally. But what you do have is, as your foundation card, you have the Lovers. So that's trying to say, yes, there is something there. Yes, it's powerful. Yes, it's probably moving you, body, mind, and soul. But with that being said, some things have transpired that you can't really do anything about. So the foundation is the Lovers, and like I said, this is one of the major arcana. It's one of the most beautiful cards that you can get in the deck in terms of love. And it does say that this person loves you, or this person is your lover in a sense. But I can tell that there's been a death in this relationship. Your past card is actually death. Now, that doesn't mean that this person isn't in your life on some level, but what it does mean is the relationship as you knew it has ended. There's a barrier there that is now stopping this relationship from being concrete, which is why this Five of Cups is so important, because it's saying that these cups that were spilled, they can't be unspilled. They are now adding up to this. They're now adding up to this death card. And if you look, it's actually the Grim Reaper, and he is standing over a body, waiting to take these people. So basically, you're in a place where this relationship is no longer good, but you're still trying to figure out if there's anything there, how they feel about you, if they want you, but you still have a very high mind that you're still reaching for something. You still have goals, you still have aspirations, you still realize that you're capable of having the things that you want. You're just not sure if it's with that person. That person is called into question, and to be honest, that person, as in love with them as you are, that person isn't necessarily that great for you right now, because their position, what they got, is they received the Chariot, but it's in reverse. So the Chariot is about taking a strong path when it's in the upright position. When it's reversed, it means they're running away. It means that for whatever reason, the relationship was not working for them, and they're not in a place where they're really willing to accept it, especially when it's connected to the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles says that they're out to get different things in their life. So they're now basically on a path to success, and they're kind of turned around their Chariot and they're going the opposite direction, where you are at a place where you're in the Eight of Cups. You're trying to walk away gracefully. You're trying to allow yourself to have that moment, to take that time to heal, where they probably didn't. They probably just left. And even though they may look like they're fine on the outside, they're not. They're still struggling. They're still going through things. It's still a work in progress. Excuse me, I'm tired. But it is something that you're going to have to accept and let go of. And these two cups, these two are very connected. So right now you have this spilled milk in this relationship that is no longer working or is no longer there even. And now you're starting to walk away from it because you realize, wow, this really isn't healthy. This really isn't something that I want to do with myself anymore. I might need to take a step back from this relationship. And your hope is that there will be justice. You will have some sort of justice from the things that have happened to you in the past, and you are now allowing yourself to see the bigger picture, to grow from this, and to allow yourself to get even bigger and better, and to let karma do its thing without you taking control. Like I said, you're willing to walk away gracefully. You're willing to let it all go. So, let's see exactly what your outcome cards will be. One is the High Priestess. That's either the fear or the hope as well. And the last one is the Hermit. Okay, so you got two major arcana. Now, the High Priestess is either where you're at, Taurus. It's saying you're either in a place of a deep understanding spiritually of where you're at romantically. You now get where you have to go, the path that you have to take. You understand that it's also another card for the other woman on occasion. Somebody's very headstrong, somebody's very powerful. It can also be a woman that is the ultimate woman, the woman that he really wants, but like I said, he's running away from. It's one of those cards that you grow into. It's one of those cards that man or woman has to kind of accept where they are in the romantic space that they're in, and then spiritually move forward before they can physically, sexually, emotionally move forward. They have to kind of grow up in a sense, or grow into that spirituality depending on where you're at in your life. Now the outcome is actually the Hermit. So this lets me know that you're going to take some time to self-reflect, heal, and gather your thoughts, because now you're realizing I've actually let go. It's no longer a question. There's no longer questioning motives. You're now understanding that, okay, wow, this wasn't what I was expecting it to be. I can no longer accept this lover anymore, and I now have to kind of process things on my own. And the great thing about the Hermit, even though it doesn't feel great right now, trust me, I went through a phase where I was receiving that card over and over again. But the great thing about the Hermit is there is a light in the darkness, and it allows you to kind of take that time, spiritually heal, do the things that you need to do for yourself, especially with the High Priestess, and especially with Justice as well, and Death. Those are really important cards. Right now there are powers at play. When you get 4 major arcana or more, it's basically saying it's not about choice. It's not about anything. It's about circumstances that are coming from a higher place. You've basically, now the situation isn't in your hands. It's at a place where it's a universal decision, and you have to kind of put yourself in the space of willingness in order to say, okay, I now know what I'm willing to do and what I'm not willing to do. There's definitely going to be a lot of growth there in July for you, Taurus. So what I would offer you is be willing to be where you are. It might seem like it's uncomfortable, but in reality, what it's really going to do is prepare you for what's next and what's good. And it will be coming, Taurus. So just relax. I know that it kind of takes you a while to process things, and you tend to be a little bit more resistant to letting go, but that's actually a good thing, because that's your process. That's where you're supposed to be. I'm a Capricorn. I'm also an Earth sign, and I think for me personally, I think Capricorns have a tendency to ignore, and and Tauruses have the ability to see things, but at the same time, sometimes they just choose not to go down the path. So right now you're kind of taking your break. You're on your path break, and you're kind of spiritually going deep down to see what those needs really are and what you really need to experience at this time. And right now it's just a bit of self-reflection. So I love you, Taurus. I really appreciate everybody watching me, subscribing, commenting, everything. I really do appreciate it. I'm so tired, you guys. I love you, though. I love you so, so much. And I finally wanted to show you guys my face. So I will be giving readings in the month of July, just to finalize. But since I haven't been around for a while, spaces are filling up really quickly, and I'll also be doing a special because of it. So it'll be 25 minutes. Oh, I said that wrong. 20 minutes for $25, excuse me. And if you want one, please hit me up right away, because I don't want July to be completely booked out. So I love you guys, and like I said, thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it so much. I hope you have a beautiful month. Thank you, guys. Bye.